it's me Anargya, and today we'll be doing the tarot reading for Cancer. We'll see what's coming in your way in 2024. So this is going to be an overall 2024 reading for you. We'll see what's all coming your way, what are the blessings, what are things you need to be aware of, what are things you need to look out for, and overall your year in general. So let's get started without wasting any more time. I know that I have delayed the readings quite a bit. I did not expect to be this late, but I apologize for the inconvenience. However, I will definitely complete the series this time. Usually it's very difficult and a daunting task to do all these zodiac tarot readings, but I'm pretty sure I'll do it this time. So let's see. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Anargya. Hope to see you again and again. So make sure to subscribe to the channel for more such videos, and let's get started. Also, if you want, you can totally skip the shuffling part because it will take me 2 to 3 minutes to shuffle the whole thing. So you want to skip in a little later and see the reading if that's what you want. Otherwise, stay tuned. So let's see what's coming in for Cancer in 2024. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. All right. What else? Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. What else is coming in? Okay, we have the World and Ten of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of completions, not a lot of beginnings, but a lot of you completing a lot of old things, I won't exactly say you're starting out a lot of new stuff, but you're continuing a lot of stuff from the past and you're finishing a lot of stuff from your past is what I'm saying. Okay, what's coming in for Cancer? Honestly, don't know if I should be taking both of these cards. Let's just take them. Please conclude the reading with one last card. Oh, that was very definite. Okay, yeah, you're leaving a lot behind in this year, but it's like you will take your time. It's a good year, progressive, a very necessary year, but again, let me just first do it because a lot of people are not even watching this part. So yeah, let me first clarify these cards, although I am getting a general idea pretty easily out of these cards, but clarity never not helps. So let's go in for that. Let's see whatever we can get. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles in reverse for me. Okay, we have Six of Wands and the Empress in reverse. Okay, I don't usually take so many cards, but here we go. Three of Cups in reverse. Please clarify that for me. Okay, let's see what we have. Strength. Very nice. Very nice. Please clarify the World for me. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Didn't we have... Oh no, we had Four of Pentacles. Makes sense. Please clarify the Ten of Cups in reverse for me. Son of Cups in reverse. All right. Some romantic stuff also happening this year. You might already be in a relationship or there is someone you are somehow involved with. Please clarify the Nine of Cups. Father of Wands in reverse. Please clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. I don't know. Court cards are not my favorite. Ten of Cups again, but this time upright. No, is it upright? Yeah, it's upright. Okay. King of Cups, please clarify that for me. Okay, we have the Moon. I think it was right. And finally, please clarify the Eight of Cups. Ace of Cups. A lot of shadow work happening. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse at the back of the deck. Okay, let's get out a few oracle cards as well. This is my Literary Witches Oracle deck. I love the name so much. I'm so proud of this deck, to be honest. All the authors, the literary witches, are given here. Of the classic lit mostly, they're pretty cool. Okay, so let's see. What's coming in for Cancer in 2024? What can they expect from this year? Okay, we have Anne Carson, Intellect, and Sylvia Plath, The Dark. I love Sylvia Plath. I read Belgium recently and I love it. Everyone should. Anything else? Okay. Bees. And I think one more card. One last card. Let's do one last. Oh, wings. And it flew. The fact that it was the card wings and it just flew. It's so amazing. And on the back of the deck, we have the wildflower. Okay, so let's just take whatever's in over here and then let's get started with the reading. All in all, okay, so now let's officially get started. Just a second. All in all, there's a lot of personality development this year that I'm watching. You know, you might be surrounded by a lot of different kinds of people in your atmosphere. You might have a lot of different personalities. It's like you might be the kind of person who just like adjusts and like is very flexible, is can be adjusted into any friend group, any social setting. And it's like if you're surrounded by a lot of introverts, you will act, you know, like them, and you will be comfortable to them. And if you're surrounded by a lot of extroverts, you will sort of like push yourself to have a little more fun and be more amiable to everyone. It's like you're sort of I would say you sort of are a people pleaser, you know. It's like you like to be liked, and who doesn't? Like, we all do, let's be honest here, right? You like to be liked, and it's like you might push a few boundaries in order to do that for other people. You like, you know, like you don't like to have the idea in your mind that anyone out there can actually hate you. You really are a very emotional person, and there's a lot of emotional baggage that needs to be processed specifically in this year 2024 for you, is what I'm seeing. There might be some things that you're really, you know, possessive about. There might be some things that you're really like, you want to have it and you will have it, and it's like you want to keep these things close. It can be things, it can be materialistic things, it can be people, it can be relationships. It's like you really hold on to things way tighter than you're supposed to, you know. Like you are not that, there might be something specific over here that you're not that emotionally secure about. Okay, these can be, again, these can be belongings, these can be things, these can be just the fear of losing things, losing people. There might be someone in your life, some relationship, a friend, an actual, you know, romantic relationship, or a family member, or someone, a cousin or sibling or something, whom you are very close to, but you just somehow fear losing this person or something. It's something over here, and that is really affecting like your mental ability to do a lot of other things that you need to do, is what I'm seeing. Moreover, there's a lot of this year, what I'm seeing is you will gain a lot of strength. You will gain strength. We're talking about mental strength over here. Like physically, I don't know how you are, because people come in all different shapes and sizes. But what I'm seeing is that over here, you know, like you are gonna get a lot of strength this year. You are gonna gain a lot of courage and a lot of you know, just the strength to speak up for yourself, to like really what do we say, defend yourself in a lot of situations. And you might come out of this people pleasing era of yours. You know, there's a lot of completion, as I said, there's a lot of completion of cycles in this reading of yours. You know, I'm not really watching, there's not a lot of ones or twos, you know, there's not a lot of beginnings in your readings. Like this year, I'm not really watching a lot of new things coming in for you, although obviously it's a new year, and there's like obviously there's going to be new chapters, new people, and new things happening around you all the time. But there's nothing too specifically new about this year, because somehow, you know, there is a lot of things that need to be dealt with before you actually step into that new part of yourself, you know. And what I'm seeing is that there is not an equal give and take in your life. It's like there might be people in your life whom, I hope this is not audible, the sound in the background. I'm pretty sure it is, but please try to avoid. I don't know who comes out 5:30, like when it's almost dark, like who comes out selling things. But okay, let's concentrate. Okay, so there's not an equal give and take in your life. This is so difficult to concentrate. Also, this might also be a sign that, you know, you might be having time, you might be having, you know, a lot of difficulty in concentrating on a lot of different tasks. It's like whenever you think about your life, it's like somehow you just don't want to think about life and where it's headed. That thought, that, you know, that whole thing, that whole topic might like freak you out a little bit, and it's like you try to just like take your mind off of things when things start to get a little too serious, or when things start to get a little future oriented. It's like, although you do obsess over future, a lot of times it's like at the same time you're very daunted by the thought of future and how things might end up, and that's why you try to like keep your mind off it. But what I'm seeing over here is that there's a lot of imbalance in your life as of now, specifically regarding this future or the cycles that you are in with a lot of different people. There might be people around you who don't have your best interest. There might be a lot of people that you want to cut off from your life. You might want to do a detox. This year is all about detoxing. This year is all about cutting loose the people, the goals, the things, the habits that don't serve you anymore. You need to take a stand. You need to take a moment to reflect within yourself that what have I done so far of all this life, of all the years that I've lived, what things have done me good, what people have been there for me, what people are just around me for their own benefits and are never there when I need them. You need to make a list of things. You need to make, a detox series, whether it's like you can start by detoxing your room. Start small, and then go off to bigger aspects of your life. Go to your social media, go to your Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media platform it is that you use a lot, and remove the people whom you don't even talk to. Like, why do you have someone whom you haven't spoken to in 3 years on your Instagram? Just go ahead and remove these people. The people who are just like watching your stories, they never talk, they never respond, they never like communicate with your posts and stuff like that. Like, why do you even have them? You don't need these followers. You can just go ahead and remove, right? And that just, although it might sort of give you a fake sense of control over your life, that turns into something that is actually a sense of control in your life. Starting small and doing these things and then going off, that will sort of like again give you courage to stop people pleasing, to stop interfering in other people's businesses, and to stop other people from interfering in your businesses. There might be other people around you who do interfere a lot in your things, in your stuff that are meant just for you, and you need to find out who these people are and let them go. Let them go. Oof. No need to have these people in your life. Also, what I'm seeing is there might be there might be a romantic interest in your life from 2022. Okay, sorry, 2023. We're in 2024 right now, so there might be a romantic interest you've had for some while. This might be a very flighty person. This can be someone who is good, who's great 1 minute and really not great the next. They give you sort of hot and cold energy, and it's very confusing being around them. Although the highs with them are very high, the lows with them can be very low. You can go weeks or months without talking, and then you guys just spontaneously randomly start talking again, and then things seem great for a while, and then it just goes all to shit again. So there might be this kind of a person in your romantic sphere of your life, and the thing is, this person is never going to give you the harmony and the peace that you need. If there is some sort of person, if you can picture a person in your head while I'm talking about this, then you know who I'm talking about, and it's time to let this person go. Obviously this isn't necessarily someone from your romantic life. It can be a friend of yours, it can be a family member, but there is someone in your life who is sort of this person, and you really need to let this person go. Although there is someone in your life who is like more mature version of this person. Like these two people might have some similarities amongst them, but what I'm seeing is that this person, on the other hand, there might be another person. Obviously it's not necessary that this person will be a romantic interest. I'm just saying that you are surrounded by a lot of good and a lot of bad people. All you need to do is differentiate and set your priorities right according to that. If you know someone's good for you, set them as a higher priority rather than someone who is not good for you. It's simple as that, right? And this person really makes you question yourself. This person really makes you think about yourself, but not in a bad, like, insecure way, more like in a good and like, I really need to reflect upon that kind of way. So you need to surround yourself by more people like that, because you do need a lot of reflection. You do need a lot of time to yourself. You might spend a lot of, again, what I'm seeing is that you might spend a lot of time with other people. You might spend a lot of time with pleasing other people and running around other people and doing other people favors, when all you need is yourself. You need to spend time with yourself, because you're so self-sufficient. You might be very independent as well, as what I'm seeing. You might like to do things by yourself, but the thing is, again, if you're relying on anyone else for any purpose, it's not complete independence, right? So that's what I'm seeing, is that you are this very obviously, considering you are a water sign, you are very, like, emotional, you can be very caring, you can be very nurturing. Specifically cancers, we know the kind of people they are, like how caring, nurturing, and how like sweet and sincere they can be, and it's like, it's good to be that person, but you don't have the, it's not your responsibility to be like that to people who don't deserve that version of you. You need to protect your peace. You being this way, you being this person is great, it's amazing, it is lovable, it is charismatic, but the thing is that you need to preserve this persona of yourself so that you can actually give it to people who deserve it, rather than wasting this potential on people who don't have your best interest and are just being around because you're good to them or you're available to them. You know what I'm saying? So that is something that's coming out, and I know it's all about people. There's nothing more, like nothing significant about like career or stuff like that over here. But the thing is, it is what it is. Like, I can't I don't choose what cards come out. Usually, like, readers have a lot of different sections, and I'm thinking of doing readings that way from now on, where I have different sections about career, general life, relationships, romantic relationships, and stuff like that. And that's how, their readings are so much more precise, and they have a more detailed reading. I, on the other hand, feel it's more like, like simple. If I just, it's not simple, but it's more, natural, if I just like lay the cards out and take them wherever they want me to. So that's why, like, my readings can literally go anywhere, and it's like I have no idea whether I'm going to be talking about career, life, relationships, people, or like a self, shadow work, or whatever. Like, it can go anywhere in my readings. So yeah, but I will try to get more specific from the next time onwards. However, this, it is what it is right now. And the thing is that, there's a lot of immature people around you as well, and you need to like really recognize who is good for you and who's not good for you, because the only thing that's stopping you from that growth of yours is you, like, not cutting these people off. There's a lot of good things also happening this year, though. I'm watching a lot of wishes come true. There might be, you might have set out a lot of resolutions, or you might want to do that, but while you still have the time, while it's still new year, while it's still new, you might want to write down your goals, make a vision board, or like have some basic idea in your mind, like what things you want to get done this year, or what things you want to come true this year. And the thing is, by the end of the year, I'm watching a lot of your dreams come true, and that will be very amazing. So you might want to like focus on your goals right now. And to be honest, like, this whole thing is coming out, it's a detox year. It's mostly, like a self-reflection year, and that is a very good thing to have. It's very peaceful, it's very, non-chaotic as compared to the other years, although it can obviously get chaotic. What's happening to my voice? But the thing is, like, by the end of this year, this on like on the ending, we have this reading getting closed with the cards. Eight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. Now, Eight of Cups, if you watch tarot a lot, you know that this card is about leaving things behind, leaving people behind, finding a deeper purpose, finding a bigger, better life for yourself, and leaving the people who don't serve you anymore. And Ace of Cups is beginning of new relationships. And as we know, your whole reading is all about relationships. Your romantic, your, like, what do we call that? What's the word for just friends? I am. I can't seem to. Well, this happens so much with me sometimes, specifically when I'm doing tarot readings. What's the word? Like, it's literally on the back of my mind, but I can't seem to pin it down. Okay, like your friendships, your family members, and whatever. Like, we saw a lot of relationships in your life that you need to assess and you need to really make sure of. And obviously, it's not just relationships, it's also things and habits and everything. I'm sure I cleared that up for you. But on what we're seeing is, like, as the year is like moving along, you will, one by one, you will, because it is a very daunting task to do, and there might be people whom you have known for the longest time ever. So it is gonna take time. It's not gonna just be like, okay, like, like you're all off and I'm on my own. Like obviously it's not going to be that. And it is a very like haunting thing to do when you know you don't have a lot of people around you. Or what if I cut everyone off? Everyone around me is not good for me, so what if I cut everyone off? I'm going to be alone, and what's going to happen next? But the thing is, the moment you actually start letting go is when your blessing starts coming in, because you have to make the space for new people. You know, it's like in order to step into a new chapter of your life, you have to really just exit the last chapter. You can't just hold on to these people and wait for new people to come in so that you can let go of these people. That's not how this works. You have to let go of these toxic people so that you can invite more better, newer versions of these people, or you know, just like good better things for you is in general. So what I'm seeing is that this will start happening and you will gain a lot of your goals. It's better to like just write your goals down. If you have already if you already have them written, you might want to reevaluate this that list after watching this, after finishing this reading, because obviously there will be some more insight to you, to your ear, after you have watched this reading. And it's obviously, you know, very good to do a tarot reading for yourself and then accordingly like set down the goals for you, or like clarify them, or like edit them however it is you want. More of what I'm watching is that you are a very intellectual person. You are someone who is very very like, you know, thoughtful, and you think about things a lot, and you observe a lot of things that other people don't observe. You are very observant, you're very, you know, like dedicated towards that, and it's a very good thing to have. It's a very good quality. But again, it can be sort of what do we say, it can be sort of like, you know, like you try to play it off cool, you try to be nonchalant about a lot of things that you're not. You are very caring, you are very, you know, like extreme feeler sort of person is what I'm seeing. But you try to be very like chill about it, or okay, it's not that big a deal, and wherein it is a very big of a deal. And the thing is, over the dark that we have over here is your shadow. You know, every human being possesses their shadow. And the thing is that this card over here is basically talking to you about this shadow that you have. And the thing is, we all have goods and bads in ourselves, and you know, the more we you know, like repress these bad things about ourselves, the thing is, the more we put them towards the shadow, the more they sort of increase within ourselves. And the more, you know, we gaslight ourselves into thinking, okay, we have these good qualities about this about ourselves. These qualities are like you know, recognized by the people around us and the society. The more it starts being fake. You know what I'm saying? It's like you focus just on the fake version of it. I'm not saying that you need to focus just on, like, you need to focus on your dark and not the light. We all have lights and darks. The thing is that we have to find a balance between them. And you cannot just deny that you don't have these dark parts in your persona. You know, like everyone has their shadows and their lights. And the thing is, you need to come in terms with these shadows. You need to recognize themselves. These are suppressed parts of you. These are suppressed habits that you were told by the society, okay, this is wrong, this is not this is not how the way you should be. You know, these qualities are not admirable in the society and things like that. You need to come in terms with these things, and you need to actually work on them if you want them gone. And at least you need to accept yourself for who you are completely, is what I'm seeing. That is something that you really need to do. And yeah, you might want to practice shadow work. Shadow work should be on your top priority this year, is what I'm seeing. And you have wings, you are gonna fly so high. This basically, wings is basically over here representing the potential that you have. You have the potential to reach skyscrapers and whatnot, you know, like the stars basically. But the thing is, you are being held down right now by these people, because I know I keep like over emphasizing on it, but the thing is, a man is known by the company he keeps. And if you really, if it's not bothering you the way things are right now, then you don't have to take any piece of advice that I've given you so far. But if you yourself think that, you know, you do deserve a better life, you do deserve a bigger, better, whatever, then you need to like, you know, really think about it and start practicing these what do we say, self-care rituals. And boundaries, practice boundaries. Boundaries is one thing that you need. You know, like you are just out there for everyone, for you to be with. However, you want to be someone, you know, who has their boundaries up. And you should be kind and gentle to other people. I'm not denying that you are very kind and gentle, and you should be that way. But the thing is, you don't have to just be that way for everyone, no matter how they treat you. You know, it's like there's a boundary, there's an end to everything. and that is what's coming out. I don't want to like waste your time anymore. That's precisely what was coming out, and I just did the reading for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If not, please let me know what would you like me to work upon, and in the comments down below. Your suggestions, your feedback, your constructive criticism is highly appreciated. And yeah, until I see you next time, bye bye and take care.